got a new webcam. You're gonna see a Denver Broncos gameplay after this with the old webcam. So when I say in the Broncos game that Shane to Clears video is gonna have the first new webcam, I just thought of filming this video right away when I was in the shower. If this guys is to show that I'm dedicated to this YouTube shit, I gotta work at 10 in the morning. You guys can't see. Hold up. Let me try my brightness down a little bit. It's 5:32 in the morning. I'm probably gonna try to make this video quick and then go to sleep. And then edit this video when I'm at work and shit, maybe on my lunch break. So with that being said, guys, I just want to say thank y'all for the support. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have new mic settings soon. But let's get into the story about how the time I almost got set up by a bitch. Listen, bro. When motherfuckers say when you link with a girl for the first time, bring them to your place first, bro, they ain't lying, bro. Home court advantage is key to not being backdoored, not being betrayed, not being set up. So let me tell you what happened, man. Also, fuck with the platforms. Instagram's right here. Wait, Instagram's right here. Twitch is... Wait, fuck, hold up. Let's try this again. Guys, fuck with the platforms. Instagram's right here. TikTok is right here. Right here. And then Twitch is right here. Sorry, my shit's backwards. But with that being said, guys, I want to stream more and get more content. But listen, this is the time of how I got set up. So, once upon a time, man, I was on Yubo. This was like shortly before COVID. I was like a little, like 18-year-old. I don't remember. Obviously, probably was around that age. Younger. COVID was 2022, so I was about 18 when this shit happened. Bro. So I was just out of high school, bro. I was on this app called Yubo. And let me tell you, for the people that know about Yubo, Yubo is treacherous. It's a live app where you can meet new friends, flirt with people, whatever whoop your intentions are. But Yubo is treacherous. So I was talking to this girl. We're going to call her Allie. I don't honestly remember her name, but we're going to call her Allie. Plot twist, Allie's her name would be kind of crazy. She was from like Kansas or Arkansas.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
But you're like, okay, so how does she set you up if it's like you're in Florida, she's in Arkansas or whatever? She ended up coming down to Florida. It wasn't just to come down to Florida just to see me. She already had like a trip planned. So when she told me she had a trip planned to Florida, it was like we clicked heavy. So we were chopping it up. It was never nothing flirtatious. It was nothing ever like dating. It was like flirty friends, if that makes sense. So with that being said, so more of the story, we just chopped it up, got to know each other. And then she eventually came down to Florida. We ended up chilling. So this is what happened the day we first met. She had like a rented car. Her mom rented a car, whatever, because they're not from Florida. They didn't drive down here. They flew down here or some shit or something like that. So basically, either way, they didn't have their own car. They were using rented. With that being said, guys, so what happened was, we were chopping it up, man. We were going around places. I ended up meeting her mom or her auntie or whatever at the beach, at like a pool beach. It was like a pool on the beach, if that makes sense. So, cool, sweet lady. Me and this girl, I ain't gonna lie, this girl was cute, guys. Like, if this girl wanted to date and take shit to the next level, yo, I would have been down. She could have been my first ever fine shit. You feel me? So, more of the story is, we ended up going to get food. It was like Waffle House. It was like Waffle House in the afternoon, and then we ended up going to play Topgolf. And if y'all know about Topgolf, let me say, prices are expensive. You feel me? We ended up going to like Waffle House because she said I never had Waffle House.
Oh my God, bro! Oh my God, bro! You wildin'!
I was like, bro, have you ever had Waffle House? Because we smoked that day. She was like, bro, no, I've never had Waffle House. Let's go have Waffle House. I never had Waffle House at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but today I was like, fuck it, bro. I want some Waffle House, So we ended up going to Waffle House. We were there for about an hour or two. Nothing crazy, you feel me? We were there for a little bit. So then I was like, all right, bro, let's go play Topgolf. I had these tickets like Ben bought, because if you know about Topgolf, Topgolf tickets, they sell pretty fast. And they're pretty expensive. So I took this girl to Topgolf. We were just chilling. Once again, guys, we were not dating, but we were like friends that were flirting. Because I think we both knew, like, us being like 18 years old, long distance would be really hard. And I just didn't think we were trying to do that. I think we were just genuinely trying to be so, bro, let's take a chance. So, like I said, guys, we smoked. We went to Waffle House. Shit was fine. Then we went to play Topgolf. It was fine. When we were back in the car, we smoked again. And this is where she got more flirty. And, like, not flirty as in, like, yo, you're cute, you're cute. She started, like, rubbing my arm, like, looking at me in my eyes for mad long. And once again, I want to remind you guys, this is mad long ago. This is when I was 18. I'm 22 now, so this is 4 years ago or so. Maybe 3-4 years ago. So I just want to remind you guys, this was not recent. You feel me? So get off the dicks for all the people that go like, oh, is this recent? Is this recent? No, this was like 4 years ago. I just never made a video about it because I never did YouTube. Sorry, guys. I dropped a whole bunch of shit right here. There's a whole bunch of library books because I got to return them. But, so what happened was we smoked after Topgolf. She got real flirty. Like, she started rubbing my arm like this, started touching me, started like leaning against me. And I was like, Like, what's going on right now? Like, I'm not. Like, what's going on right now? Like, I'm not complaining because once again, she was some fine shit, but I didn't want her to just flirt with me because she was hot. I didn't want it to just be flirty because she was hot. Because I felt like in a weird way that I was taking advantage of her or like she was taking advantage of me. I just didn't want it to be like we were only getting like not sexual, but like mad romantic when we were high. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. So, she started like flirting with me now. Started flirting with me. Where it's like, yo, how would you feel about a long distance relationship? And I told her, I'm like. Because at the end of the day, I believe a long distance relationship could work. It just is like depends on if y'all are both locked in. I'm not crying right now. I think it's because the light is like mad bright in my eyes. I got to get a better light. So, yeah, don't think I'm crying. But listen, so moral of the story is we started like flirting, talking and shit. And she eventually kisses me. And I'm sitting there like, I ain't no bitch. I'll kiss you back. You know.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
That was cringe, but we start kissing. Boom, boom, pow. So we got food again. At this point, it's like 9 o'clock. So everything's starting to get closed. It's starting to get closed. We end up going to get pub subs because she's never had Publix. And the Publix daily closes at like 10. So we were like one of the last people there. I got me a buffalo chicken tender sub. She got a roast beef or some shit. I don't know what she got, but that's just what I'm assuming. So, moral of the story is we got a pub sub. She's like, pub subs are good. Whoop-de-whoop. And at this point, she got an Airbnb or some shit. So she was like, you want to go back to the Airbnb and smoke it? And I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm a pothead shit. I'll go smoke with you. Like, it ain't nothing. So we start smoking on the way back to her Airbnb. Listen, at this time, guys, I don't drive. I don't have a car. But when I tell you, I paid for Topgolf. I paid for this girl's pub sub. I had the Bud. I had the... what else did we? I paid for Waffle House. I paid for gas for the car she rented. Like, I was just splurging. At the end of the day, money wasn't a big thing for me, especially if I'm like hanging out with friends or hanging out with a significant other, because I'll always make sure my person, whoever I'm with, is cool and is chilling. You feel me? That's a different type of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So, moral of the story is, we get back to her house, right, or Airbnb or whatever the case may be, and so she like plops on the bed. When I say like, bro, we walked. I'm trying to paint the picture for you guys. So listen. So I'm gonna draw a little image for you guys. So this was the front. I'll show you. I tried to paint a little soft image. I don't know if you guys can see, right? So we got this little arrow right here, right? So right here is the front door. So we walked up, and this is the hallway. This is the room we were in right here. This way is the patio door right here. This is the patio door to go outside, this little area right here. And then this is just another hallway to go to the other rooms. So this is a pretty big Airbnb. So we walk through the front door. We bust right. Her room's at the end of the hallway. The room she's using is at the end of the hallway because at the end of the day, it's an Airbnb. It's not her personal bedroom. And when I tell you, I was high. I can't speak for someone else, but I was fucking fried. Like, I was ready to go to sleep. I was ready not to sleep at her house. I was finna just lift, because at the time I didn't drive. I didn't have a car. I was finna just lift home after just smoke with her one more time. But she says, come here real quick. And so she does the little, it's like, you know me, I'm running. I just dropped my control. My control fell off my desk. Not in the story, but just now. So more of the story is I'm like, bet, you know what I'm saying? We finna cuddle. I'm a big cuddler. Like, I love cuddling. And so I lean like, I'm not on some like suck my dick type shit, but I lean back like this, like she's like over here, like my arms like rubbing her back on some chill, calm shit. Also like, you know what I'm saying? And then so she leans back and she does like one of these little like lays and looks at me type things, and I'm like, word, she's pretty, like she's beautiful. I think I said that to her, I was like, bro, you got mad beautiful eyes. I said something of that sort, and when I tell you, bro, there was no word said. She looked at me, started kissing me, rubbing my arm, started like lowering her hand to, you know, she was touching me there. You feel me? I'm like, word, we about to crush. I'm about to fuck her brains out. You feel me? And this is where I start to get set up, and I start to get like on my P's and Q's. So more of the story is, right, she stops abruptly, and when I tell you, like, she's like, she has her hand like not on my, you know, but in my pants on my, you feel me? You get what I'm saying? And she just stops and she looks at me. She's like, actually, I don't want to do anything anymore. I'm like, did I do something wrong? She's like, no, I just don't want to do anything anymore. Guys, when I tell you, when we were like making out, I'm not like eyes open like making out, but I hear her phone like blowing up mad crazy. And it's not like phone calls, it's not text, it's Snapchat. So I'm like, okay, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. And like, so she said she doesn't want to have sex or anything. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Deep down in myself, I was like, that was weird. But when a girl says no, a guy says no. No means no. So when they say no, don't force yourself. I was like, word, that's cool. So, you know, I leaned back right there. She's over here off to the side. We're in the same, like, bed, facing the same way. I'm like, word. so you trying to smoke? She was like, yeah, you roll up. So I'm rolling up, right, guys? I'm rolling up. And I see she's texting someone. And I ain't trying to be in her business because, once again, she's not my girl. But I hit her with one of these, guys. I hit her with one of these. I went like this. And I see it's a dude. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. I'm right here next to you. So, I forgot what I did. I said, I know what I did. I had, like, a grinder or some type of weed shit. And I, like, kind of, like, pushed it, like, with my hand so it would roll. I think it was a grinder. And it, like, rolled closer, like, so I had a reason to scoot closer to her. So when I scoot closer, I'm like this. And I see the dude, like, the message says from the dude, yo, is he still there? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm rolling my shit, I'm like, and I'm high as fuck, and I'm kind of already overthinking, paranoid, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? So, I play it cool, maybe I'm chilling, and then, so, I'm back to rolling my blunt, doop-de-doop-de-doo. I see she's typing, but she's trying to get, like, more, like, she's kind of typing like this, but, like, hiding her phone, like, I'm on this side, or I'm on this side, she's kind of typing like this, and I'm like, okay, this is getting real sketch. And I see out the corner of my eye, she says, yeah, he's still here. Are you on your way or whatever? And I said, okay. So either this is someone that's coming to party or chill with us, or I'm being set up. So I said, I'm going to take my chances, right? So I tell her, hey, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I have like one of those magnetic roller trays at the time, so I put all my shit in my roller tray. I put the magnetic top on, put it in my bag. And I'm like, okay. So I'm in the room, and basically the door this way is like, I'm going to show you guys how I'm trying to explain. So this is the door. Circle's the door. This is to the front. And then this. Bathroom. And then this. Oh, yes. Alright, so basically this image is going to be kind of scuffed. But listen, so I'm right here in the middle. So this way is the hallway to the front door to leave out the front door. So I'm thinking, should I leave through the front door? But if she's setting me up, what if I walk outside? Someone's at the front door, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get robbed, and I'm gonna die. So I said, all right, I'm gonna play my cards right. So the other hallway right here there's a hallway to the bathroom right here. Wait, let me get closer. As you guys can see, there's a hallway. Wait, it's backwards. This hallway leads to a bathroom, and then there's another hallway, and it leads to outside, like an outside patio. So I said, all right, word. So I close the door behind me. I act like I'm going to the bathroom. And guys, as soon as I hit that corner, where it's the outside patio, bro, I book it, bro. Listen, I don't book like loud footsteps where you can hear me, but I start speed walk. I'm like, so guys, so she has one of those patio doors. I slide the patio door open and I close that bitch so ever so quietly. Realize, guys, this is an Airbnb, so every time I say hers, it's really the person's Airbnb. And how outside is, so you go outside patio and there's a fence right here, but it's like not a brown fence. It's like a white picket fence. You can see like your neighbors and shit. So more of the story is when you walk on the patio, there's like some like pool shit over here, like some house shit over here on the side. But if you walk this way and you bust a left and you bust another left, you're on like the right side of the house, and you can walk through all the way to the front of the house. You know what I'm saying? Like to the front outside of the house. So listen, so when I tell you I hit one of these, right? This is one of the exact, I had an exact string backpack like this. This is the same one, but I had just a plain black Adidas string backpack at the time. Or it was either a Gucci one, either way. So basically, listen, guys. This is what happened, right? Just imagine this is the side of the house. I know it's kind of darker here, but imagine this is... That's my left forward. Listen, guys. Imagine this is the side of the house. So, guys, I'm creeping, looking through the side house, and realize over here there's the stairs to the front door. I'm looking like this. I'm creeping, guys. I'm creeping, y'all. And I peek, bro. Listen, when I get to the corner to where I can see the front door of the house, bro. I see a dude in all black, about 6'6", 250 pounds, walk up the stairs with a black shiesty on and a black hoodie and black jeans. I'm saying, oh, okay, so this is the type of timing we're on. And guys, so when I'm right here, I'm on the side of the house. So I did Uber priority, bro. Because listen, I usually do priority. I usually do like the wait 10-minute ones. Saves you like $2, $3, $4. So when I see this shit, I do Uber priority, bro. That said 2 minutes, bro. When I tell you, bro, I was standing there for 2 fucking minutes. My heart was like this. Bro, when it said 1 minute away and my Uber driver was coming on the corner, bro, I sprinted on the side of the house. Bro, I jumped, like, I dolphin dived, called the restart. I went like this. Into the Uber, bro. When I did that into the Uber, bro, I turned out the window after I get off my whole body car, and I see the dude, like, he ran, say these to the stairs, he jumped down the steps and tried to get to, like, the Uber. Bro. When I tell you, my heart was... up, and the Uber driver said, yo, what is going on? He was like
like 20-year-old dude. He was like he was a little older than me because at the time I was like 18. He was like around my age at the time. I was like, bro, I think I was about to get backdoored, bro, or some shit. I forgot the word I used. I said, bro, I think I just almost got set up. I think is what I said. He was like, bro, what you mean? I told him. He was like, bro, that's scary, bro. When I told him, bro, I said, bro, I know this is crazy, but can you please get me out of here, right? And realize when we're leaving, the guy is looking at his car, so I'm thinking he's gonna follow. I'm like, all right, bro, this is gonna get real spooky in a fucking Uber. I tell the Uber driver, I'm like, bro, I'll give you an additional $25, $50 if you just drive around in circles. Like when you get to my place, just hit like you drop me off, but drive around in circles. You can drive me down, like drop me off at the block, like at the end of the block or like a different street. He's like, yeah, I got you, bro. So I remember this shit to this day. His name was Jalen. Shout out to Jalen. I don't talk to Jalen anymore, but bro, he became a homie after this, bro. Like he was my dog. We was locked in like this. Shout out to my boy Jalen, bro. He dropped me off at a nearby park. I gave him $20. We actually ended up smoking it like a week or so later because we ended up becoming friends. We laughed about it, kicked it. And bro, when I tell you, bro, he drove around the corner, bro, like 5 different times to make sure that he was not being followed for his safety and my safety, bro. Moral of the story is this girl, Allie, listen. Where's my other sock? I lost one of my socks. I was trying to get ready for work before this, but listen. This girl, Allie, basically tried to she seen I was spending money on her, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not rich. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not even a trillionaire. I'm not even a thousandaire. I'm broke. But I took her out to eat basically twice. I paid for Topgolf. I paid for Bud. I paid for gas. I think she seen I had a little bit of money or whatever the case may be. I had a nice fanny pack at the time. I think she thought I was a freeling. Now, who this dude was could have been her brother, could have been her friend, could have been her baby daddy. Listen, bro. After that moment when I was 18, bro, on my soul, I have never linked with a girl at her place or with her first time ever. Bro. Every time I link with a girl, bro, we could go to a public setting. But I have never linked with a girl that is not in a public setting or my place first link just because of that very moment. That's how I almost got set up, bro. It's kind of plain, bro. When I tell you, bro, I was doing this, bro, Now, ever since then, bro, I always got something on me. I'm not saying I got a Glock, I got a Draco. But ever since that moment, boy, that shit scared me, gang. This dude was like 6'6", 250, bro. He was a big dude. I'm a smaller dude. I'm a smaller dude compared to 6'6", 250. That's for sure. So when I saw that shit, bro, that's the moment I realized I would never link with a girl at her place for the first time ever again. Well, I'm 50 years old. I'm not linking with no bitch. Because that was scary. And this is why you should get home field advantage and link with... They should come to your house first time. If they're not comfortable with that, go to a park. Go to a public setting, you feel me? But never go to a girl's house first, gang. Them girls are treacherous. Stay off of Yubo, bro. That Yubo shit is even more dangerous. And that's how I almost got set up first time, man. I'm sorry the story wasn't that interesting, but, bro, when I tell you, bro, he tried to, bro. Man, that motherfucker. They almost got my ass, guys, bro. When I tell you... I definitely thought I was going to get set up, man. I don't know where Jalen is now. I don't know if he'll ever see this video. I don't know if I'll ever talk to Jalen again. But, bro, Jalen, you probably saved my life, gang. Because who knows? Because me, personally, I ain't no bitch. If a dude try to rob me, I'm like, bro, you going to have to kill me, bro. I'm not saying I would have whooped his ass. I'm not saying I would have killed his ass. But I run my mouth. I ain't going to let no motherfucker just rob me in the speed. Sit there be like, yeah, here, take my phone. Take my money. No, you going to have to kill me, gang. Like, real shit. But that's the time I almost got robbed. Hope y'all like the camera. I got to get new microphone settings and shit. But I'm going to try to upload this video. What is today? It is the 21st today, which is Friday. Hope y'all enjoy this video, man. This is the time on how I almost got set up. And, bro, remember, bro, every time a girl comes over first, get home field advantage. Let them pull up on you because, shit, if a motherfucker try to backdoor you at your place, which is possible, you know where your guns are, you know where your shit's at. Stay safe, though, and all that good shit, bro. But this is the time on how I almost got set up. Sheesh.